Boom! Live and direct. Live and direct. A bit early. Earlier than usual. Today we're going to talk about magic. There's lots of magic in the world for those who are willing to see. For sure. The magic is all around us. The magic is in both ways too. There's like black magic and white magic. You know, if you look properly, you will find black and white magic. What I'm talking to you here today is more about white magic, the magic that we should use. You know, to me, why I say it's magical is because once you put your mind to something, once you want to advance with abandon towards something, a goal or there's something magical that's going to start to operate. And when I talk about magic, magic is something that is not really sensible. I don't think you can sense it, explain it in words, the magic. The magic is like the divine frequency, Timmy, to start. Sister-in-law passed by, said, "Oh, I brought you a coffee, Brother Bear." Like, okay, good. 6 o'clock in the morning, starts good with the coffee. Yeah, that's a thing I started again lately is drinking coffee, but I might stop eventually. I'm going on the session like that. But yeah, magic. That's what I want to talk about. The magic. There's so much magic to for us to get in touch with, but also there's something that prevents us from getting in touch with that magic, and that's I think the rhythm of life that we're all pretty much chained to. That our eyes wide shut, our eyes shut to reality. We can perceive all the magic. And the magic is something you should use. We should all use the power. We're all magician anyway. You're either a white magician or a black magician. There's lots of black magician in the... I hope my computer don't shut down. I just seen something weird. But yeah, it's for sure white magician. White magician. I've talked about that with Jabba in previous show on the Truman Show, Black and White Magic. Can go back to it, but there's definitely black magician at work. We can see it in Babylon. All the priests and the people you see in Babylon, they're all, but also the people that are performing satanic rituals. If you eat meat, you might not see it as a satanic ritual, but it is one. By satanic rituals, I mean, yeah, satanic ritual, but it's not a ritual to eat meat. But it's something very evil. Something very evil, that's what I mean. It's not, normally a child brought up in nature would not be, have the tendency to eat what's around, to hurt what's around. Unless, maybe for survival, but even that, I would go towards plant, and there's plenty of plants and fruit, and especially if a child is brought up in nature, he's certainly not brought up in nature in Canada where it's cold in the winter. So you brought up in nature in the tropics where there's food abundance on trees and stuff. So you can feed yourself on trees and coconuts and stuff like that before you eat animals. I would eat coconut and other fruits before I eat animals, for sure, being stuck, or drink water, or whatever is good to that doesn't harm the environment, what's around. Don't want to harm. You don't want to cause harm. You want to be a lovey person. Yeah. With love in your heart, can go so far. With love, we could go so far with love, but we restrain the flow. It's like we're restraining the flow of love when it could flow so much more, and use the magic at the same time. The love and the magic together, boom. We would do serious damage to Babylon. Serious damage to Babylon. This is what we want to cause. We want to cause them to collapse, to dissolve from within, to dissolve from within the system. That's what's gonna happen anyway. In my book, that's what's gonna happen. It's all gonna dissolve from within, from becoming more aware, more conscious. The world will change eventually. It cannot stay like that. But it's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of time. I think so. It's gonna take much time because we're deeply, deeply programmed and conditioned into this reality, and for us to break free from that slavery and that all that nonsense, it's gonna take a massive effort. Massive effort from our part, and dedication, especially dedication, and not letting go, of keeping our eyes on the prize collectively is very important. We want to, you know, create salvation, but not a false salvation like Babylon's offering. Babylon's offering a false salvation. So you fall in it, you fall in the dream of hell. You rise from there, you're in the dream of life. Simple. Life is simple. It's a dream. It's a dream, the dream of life. So you either attach to it or you're in the dream of hell. You consume, you reproduce hell every day, or you reproduce heaven on earth, because you can bring heaven every day in your life. Heaven is something that beats in the middle of your chest. You activate it if you want. If you don't want, you don't activate it, and you live in hell. That's why Bob said you think you're in heaven, but you're living in hell. Yeah, maybe it may make sense, eh? Makes great sense to me today. There's a lot of stuff that he said that I listened to today, and that I'm like, oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Because it's all in our minds, that the reality, or the everything we experience it through our senses, our mind, and our intellect, and so you control that, and you control your reality. That's for sure. If you can control your mind, master your mind, you will master your whole life. That's simple. So that's the work I intend to do, is working more on finding that magic thread that I need to make this life free and beautiful. It's accessible. It's there. Like I said, most of the stuff we see is black magic. Black magic, but I think we have the possibility to bring that to more positive magic, and like, use your power of your mind. Power of your mind has so much to create your. But this is the thing. Also, we don't really get in touch with this, or the whole notion of using our mind is a bit blurry for me. It was not clear how to do this, and that it could have so much impact on my reality. Just my thoughts. When I started to really focus them and canalize them, and really starve the distraction, because what's happening is our thoughts are a lot into distraction. Our minds are busy into distraction. So if you're constant into distraction, you will not focus on creating magic in your life. You'll be distracted. You cannot be at 25 places at the same time. So you gotta be at one place every time. So if in that place you're constantly distracted, you will have a life of distraction. But you can have a life of magic. You can find back the magic in your life every day. Every day you're up, you can find back that magic, work on it to make it more present in your life. That's what I'm working on, to find that. I know it's there. I can feel it. It's the divine vibes, what I try to explain you all the time. The magic, it's there. Life is bigger than our life. Life is not working and paying our bills and dying. That's not life. It's necessary to do. We do it, but that's not it. There's something else than that. You can tell me that life is just it. We come here to suffer. Come on. I don't buy that at all. I don't buy that. This place is too majestic. It's a paradise. But yeah, it's to find also the breaking the walls to yourself. That's another thing that's very important to find back the magic, is breaking the we have walls and borders and all kinds of stuff that separates us from reaching out to others, but also to ourselves. That's what I realized. I would not be here if I wouldn't every day break the walls more and more to access the greatness. And I do it every first light. Yeah, I'm here because I have a goal. And I know if I can use the power of creation, that it's something. Well, even that creating for me was kind of weird before. Like, oh yeah, I can create. What you mean create? What? I'm not an artist. Like, that's what I was telling myself. We have all kinds of negative thoughts, and those thoughts will stop us from advancing freely, with abandon, and we will stay in place. We will stay on pause with the comfort, with what we have. Like, I was in comfort, I'm still in comfort here, but I mean, here, at least I'm live and direct. I get a stretch, I get a challenge myself every day to come here. It's a challenge. I got to be very focused, not because I care what people think about me, but I care about what I think of myself. So I got to make sure I'm here, present, not because I stress out. I hope I'm going to fuck up one day, because I would learn from this. I would learn a great deal if I fuck up. I haven't fucked up so far. I haven't lost my thought to the point that I had to shut down or be nervous that I had to, shut it down. And so far it's good. So far I'm keeping the flame alive, and that's important also. There's all kinds of stuff, all kinds of people that try to come and extinguish your flame too. So keep it alive with positive vibration. We all need positivity in our life to bring back the magic. Also, once you start being more positive with your dreams and your goals, and that magic will come back also. You will feel it. Everybody can feel it, what I'm talking about. If you work on something, work on a dream, work on a... there's a special vibe. I think that's the magic. It's hard for me to explain, to tell you what it is. It's like the force, a power, a magic. To me, it's all the same. But there's magic for those who are willing to see. If you're willing to open your eyes to life, you're gonna find a whole different vibe. A whole different vibe. You will feel more love, more... I don't know, it's just realigning ourselves with what we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to be divided and with hate and jealousy and envy and just grudge and bad vibration. No, we're supposed to be joyful, happy, each and every one of us. So if, yes, I can have happiness, I can be very happy, but I will not be fully happy as long as there's people suffering. I can feel that pain. I feel the pain. So for sure, I find a level of happiness in life because I'm going towards what I want to become. But there's always suffering in the world, and I feel it. So will I ever reach a state of full happiness, bliss while I'm here? I don't think so. I don't think so, because there's too much suffering. There's too much things that make me unhappy in this world. The people suffering and the nonsense. And so, but I try to find happiness with my personal life, yeah, for sure. But if you talk about the whole, no, I'm not very happy of what I see, for sure. And that doesn't bring happiness to my heart to see people suffer. So I'm very sensitive to that. Very sensitive. So, yeah, I just don't agree with the shit stem. And, but I'm being the change. You know, the world is changed by your example, not your opinion. So be the change you want to see in the world. Operate with the magic, you know. Don't make more black, not more black magic, but more white magic. That's what we need. The white magic can do a lot, but just magic, just magic, just the vibe, just catch the vibe. You don't have to call it magic if you don't like the word. It makes you think of Babylon, of the magician in Babylon. But word is just word. It's the intent behind. But yeah, greatness, greatness. Another beautiful day, beautiful day. Another rebirth. Yeah, it's like I'm reborn every day. Yeah, feels good. I'm growing stronger and stronger every day. I love that morning talk like this. It's very challenging and putting me on the spot. I like it. Yeah, I'm a bit narcissistic in that way. I like to be put on the spot. I like to stretch. I like to challenge myself. I've always been like that. Always been very not afraid to take on challenges. Oh, that's a great one. Now that's a great one. I want to travel the world. That's what I was saying in a video before. You know, there's things I say also that, you know, some people will take your words and twist them and turn them into something else. Like I say a lot of stuff here. I have lots of video and sometimes I rewatch them and there's stuff. There's videos sometimes I wouldn't post, but I post them anyway because I say, fuck, that was me at that time, and it's okay. Like, I'm not ashamed of it, of anything that I've done here. I'm just very, very thankful for life. I know people have twisted minds, and I know some people will make fun of you, some people will be inspired, some people, but that's our state of mind. Not everybody will come out and cheer for you and encourage you on the way to your dream. It's up to you to do that work and to sustain that motivation, you know, and people will not come and motivate you. It's up to you to be motivated and be joyful for life and have a great vibe and, you know, just approach life. There's enough stuff in this life that can take us out the moment, like all the worries of life. There's a lot of worries in life, lots of worries, and that if you let it get to you, it's going to take you out for sure. And then you don't feel nothing anymore. You're like comfortably numb. Comfortably numb. Yeah, I was listening to that Pink Floyd when I was young, but never catch the drift. Never catch the drift. Never. We're so, you know, this is the thing also. All the stuff that I'm probably talking about here is stuff that I heard either in music or Pink Floyd. I was listening to a lot of music like that when I was young. So lots of Metallica and stuff. So been brought up in this, you know. So I was very big on reggae, also reggae for sure. But I was listening a lot of Metallica and stuff. My friends were a lot into this, so hardcore and until I really joined the reggae vibes because it was, you know, I am always been a very cool and positive guy, so I need a cool and positive vibes in music, and the reggae music is my kind of vibe for sure. I like it. I always did. It's from the moment I heard it, it was a deal. It was a deal. It was, I knew that was the kind of vibe I needed in my life. You know, when you meet, it's like when you meet someone, you know, that is the person for you. So when you meet your kind of music, you know that it's the vibe you need, and it's a vibe I consume every day. Every day, reggae music for sure. Every day, every day. I have my headphones. I go around, do my work, do my stuff in the house. Stay positive with good music, with good intent and intent to do good, the divine intent to do good. Every morning, every first light I wake up, and I give thanks for life. I give thanks. It's very important. I never did before, never had the notion of giving thanks for life. Because you become so absorbed, so arrogant with life, so busy. That's what Kim was relating to me before yesterday, something like that. She was talking about the 1 year, the month of May. I was working the whole month, 29 days in a row, 12-hour shift. You know, we become so chained to the rhythm, we forget everything. We even forget to live. And we think, and at that time, I thought that working a lot and stuff was gonna bring me more happiness, but I became more distant with life. You know, when you work a lot, I have experienced it. I worked like a dog all my freaking life. So I know I'm a workaholic, something like that, maybe. But I always worked hard. I've never been afraid to do hours, to do overtime, to take anything that was there, because I thought that more money was going to bring me more happiness. But you become more distant with life because you're busy, 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 and you have no time to reconnect with who you are, with people around you, and you become very distant, very disconnect if you work too much. And that's what happened to me. And at one point, I just decided to, you know, reconnect and just enjoy a better vibe with life than just busyness. Busyness, they call it busyness for something. You're busy. And once you're busy, your focus is not maybe where it should be. You can be busy in the good things, like you can be busy in stuff that is just distracting you. So I don't know. To me, it's just identifying your priorities. Priority is to live a happy life, a free, beautiful, and happy life, and that is by design. You do that by design. We must design our life. We cannot just accept the default state anymore. Me, I cannot just accept the default state. I'm in it, still in it for now, but that's what I'm working on, to design a more free life, a more vibrant life, more adventure. That's what I said in a video that I posted recently. I need more adventure. That's what I want in my life. I don't need more money or more, but with money will come the adventures. I'll be able to move my body from place to place better. But yeah, more adventure. That's what I need. I need to, yeah, I want to visit some places and stuff. And more adventure, more vibrancy, more the vitality. I have it. The vibrancy, I have it. More, maybe just more adventure. Just more adventure to get more experience, because that's how you get the experience in life, is by doing experience, traveling, and meeting new people. You know, I love nature. I love the nature vibe and all this, but I love people. I want to see people. I want to meet people. You know, this is what my focus is on people. It's on us. But not waking up, because I cannot wake you up. I cannot wake up anybody. That's a personal thing, and it's if you want it, if you're willing to. And, like, I cannot force you to drink water. You cannot force a horse to drink water. So it's the same thing. But if you are willing to take the hit and wake up every day with positivity and fire in the heart and determination to become a better person, because it's about being. It's not only about doing, it's about being. We must re-become, or yeah, maybe start back from zero. Sometimes is good. Start back from scratch is good. So yeah, so have a beautiful, wonderful day, everyone. There wasn't that much people here. Maybe you were expecting me a bit later, but yeah, I was in the. I've been up since maybe 5, so I was in the early this morning. So greetings, everyone. Greetings. Give thanks for life. Very important. Give thanks for life, and Live your dreams, live your life with passion, with fire in the eyes and fire in the heart, and ignite everything you can on your way back home. On your way back home, ignite everything you can, every soul you can ignite on your way back home, and just rise and shine. Yeah, that's how I see it. Ignite some stuff inside you, lah. Wake it up, lah. Make it shine, and then people will catch the vibe. We're not completely insensitive. We have some feelings when we can catch vibes, and we can all have more happiness and more freedom and more, yeah, for sure it's accessible. But sometimes it's the effort involved that makes us back up or not do something. But I say, don't worry about the effort involved. Don't count the cost. You can't count the cost. If you start counting the cost, you're gonna give up. So don't count the cost. Count when it starts to hurt. When it starts to hurt you, you start to count. Same thing when you do exercise. You don't count before it hurts. And then that's how you grow. So I'm out, and have a beautiful, wonderful vibe, wonderful day, and I'll be back another now. See ya.